Welcome back, everyone. Today we are celebrating Slugger's first birthday. I can't believe it's already been a year. They really do grow up fast. This year has been a blast for me. I've had a chance to reconnect with my biggest childhood obsession, and I was able to create a ton of videos and photography I'm really proud of. But as they say, the real RR Sluggers Rock Raiders retrospective was the friends we made along the way. Aww. Thanks for sticking around, everyone, whether you're new here or have been here since the beginning. In this special episode, I want to take an opportunity to pull back the curtain a bit and show you how the sausage is made. We're going to be taking a look at not only Slugger's origin story, but some never-before-seen test footage as well. Let's dive right in. Welcome, everybody, to the first of hopefully many videos where I will be going through and talking about all of the Rock Raider sets that LEGO produced. I thought I'd start today with the Rock Raiders crew. This is item 49. Okay, stop. I can't watch anymore. It's so bad. For a time, my channel was almost this. A camcorder pointed at a folding table. Thankfully, these were just proof of concept shots, and luckily I knew back then that there was no way this was going to fly. Why would I create content that I wouldn't want to watch myself? Something had to be done differently. I started to brainstorm ideas with Brett, who I've mentioned previously on this channel. We came up with the idea of having a mascot for the series, and we knew right away it had to be a slimy slug. While I worked on the name, Brett worked on designing several iterations that you are seeing right now. In the end, we had a great character that we were both happy with, and RR Slugger was born. It was also during this time that I made the decision to pivot into stop-motion animation and general photography for this review series. I had dabbled with it ever since I was a kid, but I was mostly limited by equipment and software back then. As an adult with disposable income, I invested in a proper camera and studio lights to begin creating test footage with. Obviously, stop-motion animation takes a lot of time to create, so I wanted to make the process as efficient as possible. First off, I wasn't interested in creating long, interwoven scenes like you often see in brick films. Instead, I opted to aim for clips that were a few seconds in length and could be sprinkled throughout a video as needed. Another aspect of efficient forethought was that I didn't want to create any clips that I felt were only good for a single use, or were too specific to be used again. In most cases, I tried to feature a subject A and a subject B in every clip. That way, I could guarantee that I could use the clip in at least 2 different episodes, sometimes more. When it comes to other creators that helped shape this channel, we can look no further than Trick Bricks. Jamie's channel was a huge source of inspiration for me, as it showed me that high-quality themed reviews could work, and that's exactly what I wanted to make. Jamie unfortunately left the YouTube scene before Slugger debuted, but I have faith that one day the king will return. As the visuals for the channel started to take shape, the audio was next. For me, this was the easy part, as I had post-secondary education in the field of music and was no stranger to recording with a DAW. Creating the music for the channel was a fun diversion from my usual endeavors, and allowed me to explore a sort of genre I was relatively unfamiliar with. After that abysmal test footage I showed earlier, it became obvious to me that I needed to write a script for every episode. This is where each episode begins, in a Word document. Of course, this adds a considerable delay to creating each video, but I think it's important to me to be precise with my vocabulary. Again, I'm trying to create the same type of material that I would want to watch. Once the script is recorded, I cue the music to it before adding any visuals. This gives me the skeleton on which to build the video. I'm not going to go on at length about the rest of the process, but I'm happy to answer any questions you might have down in the comments. One thing I will say is that I try to never have a 0% day. That is, a day where I do nothing Slugger related. This is all just a hobby to me, not a job, but I do find it helpful to keep the ball rolling and work at it little by little.
There's a great variety of stuff to do, so if I'm not in the mood for video editing, I could work on an alternate build or record some new music, that sort of thing. As an adult fan of LEGO who had a decade-long dark age, creating these videos has given me an all-new way to play with the toy, through music, photography, and stop-motion animation. Here's to another year of being a LEGO shill. I mean, creating fun videos about LEGO's past, present, and future, of course. It's been a great first year, so here's to the next one. I've been your host, R.R. Slugger, and I hope to see you next time for some more high adventure, deep underground.